Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeReview.com. I have a package from Rubik'S. Now, this isn't sponsored or anything. I just went and purchased this. Hey, it's me. While I'm unboxing this stuff, why don't you go right down there and hit subscribe and, like the video, and then hit the notification bell, because I do more things like this, but also a bunch of giveaways, and I've given away hundreds of dollars worth of puzzles and gift cards. So subscribe and stay notified for more stuff like this in the future. Hey, this is the new Rubik's Speed Cube. Now, I don't know if this is going to show up in stores or not. This doesn't say GAN RSC or anything like that, so I don't really know what it's going to be like. If it's going to be anything like any of the ones that have been there in the past. Let's see what it says here. The Rubik's Speed Cube, engineered for speed. Do you want to achieve amazing speed or solve times, or do you want to improve your self-speed? Super fast, sleek look, yada yada yada. Turns at an accelerated racing pace under your complete control. Okay, let's just open this up. So these two are pretty much the exact same model. This one just has caps you can take off and screws. Some of these don't have screws underneath. And this is the GAN Rubik's version. So it feels a little clunky. Clicky, it's got tiles, and they are, what's the word I'm looking for? Not reflective, but polished. And then the GAN RSC that turned into the Rubik's Speed was more of a matte finish. I'm just going to go right into first turns, and then we're going to take this apart. Insanely fast. There are magnets, and the magnets are quite clicky as well. Corner cutting. Okay forward, okay reverse. And yeah, this part has caps similar to that. So let's see if I can get this up. Okay, and screws, and then conical springs. Now, the conical springs, originally I saw that in the GAN 357 and then in the Volk. And often what people say when you see that is that the conical springs will help keep a little more stable. Don't know exactly if that's true, but that's what is said. Let's take this apart. So screws here, this looks very similar to the GAN puzzle. Looks like caps clip in right there. So okay, that one's very difficult to take apart. And if we look here, these edges look very similar. Same sort of tracks in there, similar size. Also same with the corners. It looks like this might be a little more stable than what the other one was, but corners again are very similar. The core is also very similar to the metal core. The difference is the centers. We've got kind of this more blocky part here that slims down. Now the edges don't clip underneath. A lot of 3x3s have that sort of design, but the edges clip underneath it, and we don't have that. So I don't know if there's any specific reasoning, or just maybe less contact, fewer contact points is what they're going for. But it is magnetic, and it's very not. I guess I could say it's a light magnetic feel. Come on, let's get this edge back in here. Yeah, the GAN RSC, or the I guess Rubik's one, had the old GES springs, which I really, that is kind of nice because you can change out the elasticity, but to adjust it, you need just pliers or the special device and not just a screwdriver. So a little more awkward there. Okay, so back to this. Magnets, very clicky. So I feel like if there are the magnets that are in here are very close to this edge, so maybe like right there, because when you move them closer in, you end up getting a more subtle click instead of this stronger one. Yeah, there's not much lubrication at all. Very light turning. Great M slices though, but it's flexible enough where it's a little more flexible than I would like. I actually might tighten it a little bit. But let's do a quick solve here. I'll do a CFOP one and then a Ru one. Maybe I'll just put a timer on the mat. But anyways. Oh, can you hear that? I wonder if that's a loose magnet. I'll have to figure out what piece that is. Oh, I'm doing the wrong edges. There we go. Okay. Yeah, where is that piece? Let's figure this out. Okay. There it is. Okay, so this edge has some loose magnets. Let's see if we can take this apart. There it is. Nope, it was not a loose magnet. It was a random piece of plastic. I don't know where that would be from. Doesn't seem to be anywhere from here, but this is what the inside of the edge looks like. Magnets are in place. So they're not, I don't know if they need to be glued in, but that is the magnets. They're possibly 3 by 1.5, something like that. Okay. Well, solve that. No loose magnets for sure. I'm going to put this back together. I'm going to tighten it a little bit and do a solve. I'll do some other videos on this later, maybe doing some more solves. I don't have a ton of time right now because I actually have to teach and perform at a wedding. So big day for me. But I want to make sure I get this content out to you. So I will make sure I get this video out by tomorrow and edit it tonight. So if we want to know what kind of puzzle, it's very similar to the GAN RSC. Almost a mix where it has the structure of the GAN RSC, but the clackiness of the GAN speed cube, not the GAN, sorry, the Rubik's speed cube that you could buy in stores. And I'm wondering if this is going to replace that other one or not. Magnets are nice. It almost feels like if you put magnets maybe in the Rubik's one. The difference is the Rubik's one has a ball core and everything's really close to the top, which makes corner cutting a little more difficult the way that's set up. Okay, so let's see if we even did this the right way. So, okay, something's messed up. Just one edge. Not bad. Okay, now I need to find a screwdriver. Yep, there we go. Very hard to turn that. What would be a really cool innovation is a puzzle where you just one screw and it changes all the tensions. I feel like it would not be a realistic thing. Like, it's not hard to adjust 6 screws. A lot of people seem to be really concerned with getting perfectly the exact same tensions on all sides. And it's not really necessary. I mean, yeah, that's not really tightening much beyond there. So I wonder how tight this can go. But anyways, yeah, it's not super necessary to get the exact to the 1/10 of a millimeter difference. Like, it doesn't really hurt it much at all, or it doesn't really hurt performance. And also, you don't want crazy corner cutting with most puzzles. You actually want to limit that a bit to get some nicer turning. Now, I'm also going to add a little bit of lubrication. Just spill some honestly in there, 4 or 5 drops. Okay, so honestly, I need to slow this down a bit. It's very fast. Too fast out of the box, honestly. I don't know how many people would actually be using this over any other puzzle, but for people starting out, or those, like, this is not going to hold someone back. I saw Max Park doing some solves with this, and yeah, any of the top solvers could easily get, 6-7 second averages with this. I would like it to have just been this one that was magnetized, because it's had a very nice soft feel to it. And these raised tiles feel very interesting. this feels a lot like that old one. So it almost, if you never knew this existed, this would seem like an upgrade from this one, but it definitely has a lot of GAN influences. So I got this straight from Rubik's.com. I'll put a link to where you can get it. If not there, I'll probably have an Amazon link just for some, or if it's on SpeedCube Shop, definitely link to SpeedCube Shop. I'll also have a link to the Rubik's Connected puzzle. That's a really good price, and hopefully I'll get a video of that really soon. I'm just waiting because I'm working with Rubik to actually send me that one directly. So I've had a chance to do a few more solves with this puzzle, and a couple thoughts with it. First off, corner twisting is a little bit of an issue. I've had quite a few corner twists on this. I could tighten a little bit, but that's definitely going to reduce performance at this point. It does remind me a bit more of the Rubik's Speed Cube that came out before they worked with GAN, even though the structure is very similar to the GAN 1. This is definitely something that is an upgrade-ish, but not something a top speed solver would be using. The magnets are nice, but a bit light and very clicky. So definitely, a nicer Rubik's brand puzzle, but not something that people are going to be jumping to or switching to if they are used to any speed cube that has come out in the last few years. Something interesting to get, and something nice if you're collecting or just want to try something new. So I'll have a link in the description where you can pick it up. Thank you very much for watching. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Hit like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And as always, stop by speedcubeview.com for more news and reviews.